Swarthmore, Pennsylvania, as the Garnet women's soccer team prepare to take on the Gettysburg College Bullets. A matchup here with huge playoff implications. Gettysburg sitting right now 4-2-1 in the Centennial Conference. The Garnet just a half game behind them at 4-3. They sit 6th and 7th respectively in the conference standings right now. Franklin and Marshall ahead of both of them at 5-4. They will have an opportunity tonight to get a crucial game and give themselves each a chance to take that final 5th playoff spot away from Franklin and Marshall. Also, senior night, of course, being celebrated tonight. We see one of those seniors standing over the ball, preparing to start this game off. It's Brittany Wiederhold, the 2018 Centennial Conference honorable mention selection, scored 8 goals in that campaign, was an all-conference selection in spite of coming off the bench, I believe, for every game that year, behind Marin McCoy up top. She scored 6 goals and 3 assists this campaign. Still at least 3 games left to play for her, including tonight. Some other seniors, of course, Sydney Kovitz, can't forget about her. The fantastic winger, was a first-team all-conference selection last year. She's dropped off just a little bit statistically from that season, only 2 goals and 3 assists this season so far, but she continues to wow with her speed along the wing and has been an integral part of the Garnet this season. Maddie Cairns, of course, the other wide midfielder or winger, perhaps. She has a goal and an assist so far this season and has been huge for the Garnet in maintaining possession and pressing forward. Obviously in attack, Lou Rosler, the starting right back, played, I believe, initially at winger when she arrived in college back in 2016. She was converted into a fullback and has impressed in that role since last year. It was coming off the bench in place of Caroline Coates and now has taken over as a starter this season and very much held her own. Seneca Kingurzo in the midfield for the Garnet. She's just the do-everything box-to-box midfielder. Great on the ball, great in her passing, fantastic in her defense, and she has just consistently impressed. Amazingly, never was named to a Centennial Conference team in her time here at Swarthmore. Perhaps that will change in her senior season, but her all-around game will certainly be missed here at Clothier Field. Of course, Emma Tapp playing at the back tonight. She's had a lot of sort of injuries and health issues throughout her Swarthmore career, perhaps prevented her from really fully finding her form after starting a good number of games at center back her freshman year and also playing consistently off the bench. Started off the season dealing with an injury, has since come back, and she has started in the last 4 games now for the Garnet, 5 games played overall this season. And then, of course, Eleanor Moser, center back, was paired alongside Yasmin Namazi, and all-region selection last season, was again somewhat shockingly left off the All-Centennial Conference teams in spite of her defensive prowess back there. But she has been a force to be reckoned with throughout this season. Also has a goal and a couple of assists to her name. It's been a fantastic class. It's been a fantastic senior class for the Garnet. Been to 3 NCAA tournaments. I believe advanced to the second round twice. Also made it to the Sweet 16 last year, losing to Middlebury, one of the winningest classes in Swarthmore history. 4 minutes elapsed in the first half. Gettysburg controlling the pace of play so far. Mounts, the left back fighting for it, wins the foul. Perhaps a call for playing it on the ground, because you can believe that's Sena Tiempo down there. Pardon, Molly O'Shea draws the whistle. Garnet play the kick short back to Reyes. Now they'll switch over to Moser. Karen's trying to make the turn in the midfield. Passes back to Rosler. Karen's nice move to get around her defender, but it's picked back up by a Gettysburg player. Push all the way forward. Wiederhold nearly managed to turn past her defender. Tap with a good step upfield. Kovitz thought that O'Shea was going to get to that ball. Otherwise, she would have had a lot of room to run up the wing. Mounts volleys it back upfield. Push into the midfield. Karen's there. And that thought that went off her hand. Kovitz, nice move. Now passes through, looking for Stills. 4 goals and 4 assists for her. Stills trying to run onto this ball. Into the box. Kept in. Stills back to the top of the box. Now Kingurzo lifts it up well wide. Kovitz went for the pass there to Kingurzo. Might have done better there to just keep that ball for herself and rip a shot at Maddie Cunningham, the sophomore goalkeeper for the Bullets. She kicks away. Kingurzo coming upfield. Pass gets away from O'Shea and out of bounds. The Garnet are gifted a throw-in along the near side. Kovitz takes it short to Wiederhold. Takes a touch, trying to get it into a better spot. Mounts. And a bad pass there, picked off by Sena Tiempo. She can't control it. Sena Tiempo showing off her speed as she's going to run Rosler off the ball. Rosler, a track runner in the offseason, is certainly not short on speed, but Charlotte Sena Tiempo getting around her there. Wiederhold gets taken down. Free kick taken quickly right to Cunningham, as Stills was well upfield from where that ball landed. Gettysburg has scored 27 goals this season, only conceded 6 times. Impressive defensive effort from the Bullets. 9 of those goals have come from number 22, Erica Muskus. She's fighting for it down on the near sideline with Mounts there, sells back for Reyes. Sena Tiempo, 6 goals and 3 assists. Only started in 5 games so far for the Bullets. Muskus has it poked away from her, but out of bounds. It's going to be a throw for the Bullets. Into the corner, out the side. It's going to be another throw. Sold by Molyneux. In the box and slipping his Muskus before she can get a clean shot off. And the Garnet able to survive. Another concerted effort. And there's a whistle as Rosler takes down perhaps Emma Bettel. Actually, it's Isabel Klatt who went down there. It'll be a free kick for the Bullets. Bettel standing over it. Referee walks back the wall of Wiederhold and Stills a couple paces. Everybody back defending for the Garnet. Lifted up over the goal. So a goal kick for Gettysburg. Garnet trying to clear out of their own end, something they've struggled with uncharacteristically tonight. Gettysburg really controlling the pace so far in this one. They are, however, yet to record a shot. Kovitz fighting to hold on to that ball. It's won by O'Shea. Kingurzo picks up over to Kovitz. And she goes over the top. That might be the best option for the Garnet this season, as Gettysburg really pressing high up the field, not letting the Garnet make it over the halfway line. Only question is, will they be able to sustain it? Taps ball bounces up into Sanatiempo. Karen stepping upfield, wins it for the Garnet. And a foul called. Free kick will be taken by Gaudian. Moser steps up, wins the header. Not all that cleanly. Gets blocked back down to Tap. Mounts now switches over to Kovitz. Upfield to Stills and a chance for the Garnet on the break. Here comes Grace Taylor streaking down the field. And Stills and Taylor there not on the same page as she held up her run. She was offsides, at least for a time, tried to get back on sides. And while she was doing that, Stills sent a pass through. Ball flicked on by Gettysburg. Pushed out wide. Rosler down there. That's going to go over the line. Out of bounds at the far sideline, throw in for Gettysburg. Rosler applies the head. What's controlled? Shot at Reyes. She spills it. It's over the line. Gettysburg with the opener. It's a long-range shot. And it's Erica Muskus with her 10th of the season, reaches double digits in the scoring total. Perhaps a ball that Chantal Reyes would want back. It looks like she, Charlotte, you see there, Karen's trying to get it away, settles for Muskus. Good 5 yards outside the top of the 18. Reyes gets her hands on it and just can't keep it away from the goal. Kovitz, good pass, trying to control again in the midfield. Now Karen steps up. Played out wide for Taylor, side of the box. Loses it to Gettysburg. They try to clear. Kingurzo there to keep it in. Actually, it's Tap who will step up and take possession of that ball. Errant pass from Mounts, picked off by Sanatiempo. Looking for Muskus running along the wing. Mounts tried to throw that ball. And just slipped out of her hands. So the throw goes to Gettysburg instead. Sanatiempo into the middle towards Molyneux. Brooke Pretty. Now step up by Naomi Joseph. Out wide. Cross in Sanatiempo there. Can't connect cleanly. In front of the Garnet goal, it's a goal kick. I believe she was able to get a foot on that cross, just couldn't redirect it on net. So Reyes prepares to kick away. Taylor able to apply a foot to it. Knocked down by Gettysburg and controlled in the midfield. Pushed up ahead. O'Shea lets it go past her. Tap leading into the hands of Reyes with Sanatiempo coming on. Good kick from Reyes. Really applied the boot to that one. Kingurzo trying to push it back upfield. Mounts racing forward, able to lead it out of bounds. She will take the throw. Stills trying to spin up the sideline, finds the edge. Stills has help from Wiederhold. Wiederhold, top of the 18. Wiederhold trying to get through a couple defenders. Cleared out the side. Throw for the Garnet deep inside Gettysburg territory. Kingurzo will try to push it into the box. Sophia Stills trying to flick it on, headed right at Cunningham. Denying the Garnet for the first time tonight. Karen's able to win the header, but it's settled by Gettysburg, pushed upfield. Sanatiempo will chase after it. Moser first to it, goes off of Sanatiempo. Moser goes down. Still fighting for it there, and Moser, a great job winning that ball. Cairns lifts it over the top, dumping it in for Stills to chase. It'll slow down for here. Here's Stills. Kovitz coming on. Kicked away. Goes out the side, throw for Gettysburg. Called along the far sideline. Back with the Garnet back line. Kovitz sort of squibs it into the middle and cleared upfield by Gettysburg. Out the side, a throw for the Bullets. Kovitz trying to jump the route there. Moser, good head to direct it over to Tap. She sends it back to her keeper, Reyes. Reyes delivers upfield, out of bounds off of Sanatiempo. Kingurzo passes back to Tap. They switch over to Mounts. Up ahead for Cairns. And Mounts' pass gets by everyone to Sanatiempo. Muskus now. Pass over to Klatt. Sanatiempo trying to step up, but Kingurzo does a good job taking away from her. And then Mounts able to recover for the Garnet. Stills along the far sideline, keeps it in. Back upfield by the Bullets. Rosler will step up. Being given a good amount of space here. She just picks her way forward to Wiederhold. Kovitz trying to make her way through. Wiederhold can't get a clean pass off. Poor pass by Gettysburg, but Klatt able to come back for it. Booted up ahead. Tap gets behind it. Mounts, great move to get around Klatt and upfield. Kovitz squibs through, almost makes it to Wiederhold. And Wiederhold will be called for a foul. Bring the ball back about 40 yards from where Gettysburg had it. But they will have a free kick. Julia Myers will take the free kick for the Bullets. Along the near sideline, Mounts puts a hat on. Klatt in a foot race with Tapp. It'll go out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw for the Bullets. Referee wanted it to be a throw for the Garnet, but it definitely looked like it was Tapp who took the last touch there, in spite of the crowd's consternations. Mounts will take the throw. Goes off the head of Kingurzo and now won by O'Shea. Garnet continuing to struggle to bring it out of their own end and certainly to sustain possession inside the Gettysburg half. Rosler can't control the ball from Reyes along the far sideline. Another throw for the Bullets. Tapp trying to clear it out of the box, and now Kingurzo leads it even farther upfield. Stills has it taken away from her. They go upfield to Klatt. Now push over the top into Reyes' box, and she'll pick up. Tapp over to Mounts. Goes upfield for Kovitz. It's blocked by O'Shea. And a great touch by Muscus there off her head to get around Tapp. Muscus takes a shot. Saved by Reyes. Oh, my. What a job from Chantal Reyes to deny Erica Muscus. It does not get much better than that. Aimed perfectly for the far corner, but an even better save from Chantal Reyes. Taylor fighting for the ball. Hangs on to it, trying to pass it through for Wiederhold. Just a step in front of her. Tapp fighting for possession, wins the header. Goes forward. Wiederhold trying to hold it up. Can't get it to Kovitz. Sena Tiempo lets it go through her legs. Another nice move for Mounts. Very technical on the ball and threads a pass through a couple defenders. Squibs wide before Kovitz can run onto it. Oh, they're going to say it got deflected by Gettysburg. Wow. And Wiederhold takes a shot that sails all the way over the net. Actually, pardon, they will correct it to be a Gettysburg throw now. Certainly seems like the right call. Didn't appear that anybody from the Bullets touched that pass from Mounts looking for Kovitz. Flick on from Molyneux goes out of bounds. And the Garnet already making a change in their back line. Alice Onyengo-Opio will come on. Wiederhold sends it over her head, trying to feed in Kovitz. Wiederhold loses it, and now Sena Tiempo off with speed. Gettysburg with some numbers downfield. Klatt. Pass goes off of Opio. Now Sena Tiempo trying to square it back up. Klatt on the ball. Molyneux takes a shot. Reyes hangs on to that one. So great job by Saint Tiempo there to stay on top of that ball after it took a deflection off of Opio. It's trying to feed in Klatt, but Alice in perfect position. Moser lets the ball get behind her. Kingurzo, great move to get it past Molyneux. Kingurzo trying to push the ball through. Gets deflected off a Gettysburg player, and then tracking back comes Klatt. Klatt now looking ahead for Saint Tiempo, can't get it around Mounts. Kovitz takes it away and then loses it. Took a little bit of a heavy touch initially. Back for Taylor. Leads it out into the path of Rosler. What fantastic speed from her. Rosler in the corner, trying to push it into the box. Taylor settles the loose ball. Now Kingurzo steps up. Push into the box. Sills puts a head on it. Cunningham. Save at the far post. Kovitz wins the header there, but it's just directed sideways. Opio, good step up, comes across midfield, gets the ball to Stills. Back for Cairns, has it kicked away from her feet. Opio out into the path of Rosler. Taylor to Rosler. Sent back up ahead. Moser steps upfield. Gettysburg players, it went off her hand there. Out of bounds, Garnett throw just past midfield along the far sideline. Wiederhold able to get it back overhead. Stills off the chest. Back to Taylor. The give and go to Taylor. Stepping up, Cairns is there. She goes down, no call. And now Saint Tiempo on the counter, gets around Mounts. Klatt in the middle. They instead feed it to Muskus into the box. Takes a shot. Reyes, another fantastic save. Chantal Reyes for the second time tonight, denying a great shot from Erica Muskus. Take another look here. Saint Tiempo with a great run. Makes it around Mounts at midfield. Muskus free into the box. Tries to put it to the back post. Past Chantal Reyes, but she could not be beaten there. Two fantastic saves tonight from Reyes. Lizzie King preparing to come on for the Garnet. It'll be Claudia Mischler in for the Bullets. So we take another look here at that first Muskus shot, or at least the first that was saved. Reyes diving from her back foot and just able to mitt that ball down. Pushed all the way up ahead into the box. Reyes covers it up. Throw for the Garnet along the near sideline. Be taken by Mounts, and Wiederhold is going to make her way to the bench. We'll see her again in the second half, but Lizzie King into the game for the time being. Muskus trying to get around Mounts. It goes out off of Mounts. It's going to be a throw for Gettysburg. O'Shea into Saint-Tiempo. Gets back to her. And they're going to call a foul on Cairns there. Not quite sure for what. So a free kick for the Bullets. Brooke Pretty to take it. Just along the near sideline, King, the lone player, in the box. It's a well-lofted ball into the 18. Kingurzo clears it away. Control at the top. Shot gets blocked partially. And then a poor... Oh, and they're going to say that deflected off of the Garnet. As the ball from Mishler went out the side. Throw down to the corner for Saint-Tiempo. Squibs the cross. Makes it a goal kick for the Garnet. "15 minutes and change left in this first half. Pretty steps upfield. Now Klatt trying to play in Saint-Tiempo. Muskus picks up. Plays it out wide. Crosses in. Looking for Saint-Tiempo inside the goalie's box. Long range volley there. Nowhere near the net. Goal kick for Reyes. Plays it out wide to Onyengo Opio. And Mounts will bounce it back to her. Now to Mounts again, right along the sideline. Gets pushed down by Saint-Tiempo. But just a throw for Mounts into Kovitz. Plays it back over her. King for Cairns. Now leads it for Rosler to push up field. Runs into a Gettysburg player, but it'll be a Garnet throw. Attack definitely goes best for the Garnet when they can get their fullbacks in Mounts and Rosler involved. Stills wins it along, or pardon me, wins a throw-in along the far sideline. Kingurzo will take it. We'll see if she tries. Just push into the box. She does. King is there. Stills. A weak half volley out the back. Couple of subs for the Garnet. Nikki Gibbons and Megan Ruoff coming on in the midfield. Grace Taylor and Seneca Kingurzo will get a rest. They get an ovation from the crowd as they come off. Karen's able to win the header. King trying to get underneath. She was held up on the ground. Now King put it through to Stills. Kovitz trying to run onto it. Cleared out the side just barely. Might have nicked the corner flag as it went out. It will be a throw for Nikki Gibbons. At the end line, plays it short. King trying to redirect it in front of net. It will instead go out the back. I thought it went to the side netting. Instead, Cunningham just picked it up. Cairns again fighting for it. Goes off of her chest. Rosler leads that ball out the side. Moser over to Rosler. Bounce it back. Try to switch. And they complete it to Mounts. She goes upfield trying to beat Saint-Tiempo, who very quick. Gibbons. Now Mounts once again with the pressure. Kovitz led into the middle, not enough on that ball. Saint Tiempo leads it out the side. Set up a throw for the Bullets. Look for O'Shea. Kovitz. I get that ball. Gibbons, good step upfield. Gibbons dancing her way into the middle. Gibbons trying to play through King. Deflects off of her face. Mounts. Driven over the top. Still's not timing her run properly to coincide. Held by Cunningham. She boots away. Ruoff gets underneath it at midfield. But it's picked back up by Gettysburg, and they're off with speed. Taken all the way down into the 18. Moser's there. Muscus's shot gets blocked. Ruoff plays it back to Opio. Clears all the way up. King into the path of Gibbons. And she'll hold it up for Rosler. Gibbons has her ball blocked, settles back for Moser. Gibbons again, now to Opio. Goes over the top, off the head of Kovitz. Cunningham will pick up. Saint Tiempo has it go by her. Now Mounts settles on it. Moser comes up field. Karen's good head. King trying to lead it forward. Foul called first. Set up a free kick for the Garnet. Moser delivers a line drive of a ball. Mount stepping upfield, trying to keep that ball in. Ruoff has to play it back to Opio. Lulu Wilson preparing to come in for the Garnet. Opio over to Moser. Looks upfield for Cairns. Cairns trying to make the turn. Opio. Out wide for Mounts. Mounts, another nice move around Saint Tiempo. Tries to get too fancy that time. Saint Tiempo takes it away from her. Muscus now. Her ball gets tracked down by Opio. Ruoff trying to direct it back upfield. King pressuring. Clear down towards the middle. Opio coming all the way upfield, gets it to Cairns. Cairns takes a shot right at Cunningham. She spills it. Nobody able to get upfield quick enough for the Garnet to jump on the rebound. Ruoff fighting again for the header with O'Shea. Gibbons able to win the ball, now won back by Gettysburg. Pushed up the sideline but out of bounds. Wilson comes in, as does Brianna Bush for the Bullets. Onyengo Pio trying to get it forward to Mounts. Instead, it played out the side. Take another look here. And a free kick awarded to Gettysburg, called on Gibbons. Pretty to deliver. Pretty lofting it again into the box. Out away, pushed well over the crossbar. Samantha Barnes starting to warm up for the Garnet. Moser pushes upfield. Gibbons bounces it back and forth with Wilson. Here's Ruoff trying to get forward to Cairns. Stills coming back for it. King trying to time her run. Stills took too long. Settled back by Gettysburg. Out wide for Saint Tiempo. Trying to get around Mounts. And now she cuts in on her. Saint Tiempo still passes over to O'Shea. And an aggressive stab. Oh, they're going to call Mounts for a yellow there. So a dangerous spot for a free kick. I guess they're just going to say Mounts undercut Saint Tiempo there. Maybe intentionally driving her shoulder in a little late. Seems a little harsh there to award a yellow, but Mounts will go into the referee's book, and O'Shea will prepare to take the free kick. Looks like it may be a cross. Instead, it's at Reyes. It's off the crossbar. And over. Garnet getting an assist from the 12th man. The woodwork, that is. Take another look there as Saint Tiempo is taken down by Mounts. A yellow card for her troubles. Saint Tiempo with the pressure on Moser. Push up field. Barnes trying to get onto it. Just into the game for the Garnet, along with Paige Mers for Gettysburg. Back downfield. Onyengo Pio on it. Trying to step up. Gets it away from O'Shea. Mounts goes over the top looking for King. Perfectly placed ball from Amelia Mounts. King trying to cross it. Stills. Back to King. King trying to dance her way in. Now opens up some space along the wing. King. Low cross. Nobody on it. Cleared all the way back upfield. Saint Tiempo has it poked away from her by Moser. Never got control of it. And it's out of bounds. A throw for the Bullets. Gibbons fighting for control. Trying to lead forward. Wilson, great placement there. Now to Barnes, trying to make the turn upfield. Wins a throw. Gettysburg clears upfield. Well blocked by Moser. Wilson try to get it to Gibbons. Push through, looking, believe, for Klatt. Delivery there by Grace Slevin. Actually, he was looking for Mers there with that ball, but did not make it through the back line of the Garnet. Stills drops deep. Gibbons, nice move to get it past O'Shea. Now goes over the top. Dumped in for Barnes. Cleared out the side. Give the Garnet a throw deep inside Gettysburg territory. Into the box, flicked on over the head of Ruoff it goes. Pass forward to Slevin. Got some help from Mers. Now Sena Tiempo trying to make a run, and Onyengo Pio able to recover for the Garnet. To Gibbons in the middle. Now she tries to lead Wilson ahead. Too far ahead. Cleared upfield. Give the Garnet a throw inside their own end. We are down to a minute left in this first half. Sophia Stills at midfield. Now cuts it back, drops her defender in the process. Mounts, turns around Slevin, and loses it. Booted all the way downfield. Onyengo Pio trying to get back. Gibbons able to head it forward. Stills now trying to get around the edge. Stills into the middle for King. King stays on it. Now Karen steps up. Karen's trying to get into the box. Oh, and King and Gibbons get confused there. Each thought each other was going to pick up the ball. It'll go all the way back down to Reyes. 10 seconds left to play. And we will head to the half. A 1-0 lead for the Bullets. Thanks to an Erica Muskus long-range shot that Chantal Reyes spilled into the back of the net. She made, however, a couple great saves later on in the quarter, both of them on Muskus, to deny the Bullets another opportunity to go ahead. Garnet still very much in this one. 45 minutes played. 45 minutes left to go. Jacob Brady on the call here. You're watching women's soccer on the Garnet Sports Network. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Garnet Sports Network. About set for second half action here in this game between the Gettysburg College Bullets and the Swarthmore College Garnet in women's soccer. Jacob Brady on the call here from Clothier Field Stadium, and I'd like to begin this second half on a little bit of a personal note. As a senior here, I've called basically every women's soccer game since I arrived on campus. And basically at this point, every athletics event for Swarthmore, regardless of sport. First time I ever called women's soccer, I was the color commentator alongside Roy Grime, former athletics communications assistant director. I think I spoke a grand total of 3 times in the first half. My first time ever doing anything with commentary. Didn't even know all that much about soccer at that point, but I knew that was something I wanted to do. Women's soccer, really my first exposure to working as a commentator for Swarthmore Athletics. And it's been an absolute pleasure over these last 4 years having the opportunity most Wednesday and Saturday nights to sit up here in the booth and talk to y'all at home. And I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that you've enjoyed, obviously, all the sports that you get to watch here on the Garnet Sports Network. Hope that the commentary has added to that experience. And I hope that you continue to watch and support everything that Swarthmore Athletics teams do out on the field. And with that out of the way, back to some soccer action here. Onyengo Pio remaining in the game to start the second half, as are Wilson, Gibbons, and King. Gibbons trying to get underneath that ball, directs it back upfield. Onyengo Pio racing back with Muskus coming on with pressure. And Muskus directs it out of bounds, throwing for the Garnet. Trying to work out of their own half. It was Gettysburg that came out really with the pressure to start off the first half. Eventually, they were rewarded with a goal thanks to an Erica Muskus long-distance shot. That's where it stands right now. A 1-0 lead. Garnet with 5 shots. Gettysburg with 7. A couple spectacular saves from Chantal Reyes tonight. Maddie Cunningham yet to be particularly challenged in the Gettysburg goal. Moser's going to pass it upfield to King. Able to squirt it through the legs of her defender to Sills. Now dumped in for King to race after it. Lizzie King, first to the ball, takes a shot. Easy save for Cunningham. Very tight angle there and just tried to bring it back across goal. No help, really, as Kovitz, lone offensive player, coming up the field and still about 15 yards behind the play. Was a fantastic ball from Stills to King. Just couldn't do enough with it once she got it. Onyengo Pio lead it into the hands of Chantal Reyes. Wilson along the near sideline goes upfield for King, trying to hold it up. Pass into the middle, looking for Cairns. Popped up in the air, out of bounds. We'll see how they award it. Gettysburg throw. Played short up the sideline to Klatt. Pressure from Wilson in her back, and now King leads it forward, looking for Kingurzo. But Naomi Joseph able to recover for the Bullets. Gibbons pokes it back upfield. Still trying to come back. Gets tripped up, but able to stay on her feet. Stills along the near sideline, keeps it in. No help behind. They go up the sideline to Muskus. Muskus all alone. Moser there now. Help coming up from Bettel and a great defensive effort from Eleanor Moser. However, a chance now for Gettysburg to bring some of their attackers up the field. Throw taken short, and Muskus sells the foul. Pressure from Wilson behind her, and Wilson just quick word to the referee. Imagine saying, hey, I barely touched her there. Free kick more or less even with the top of the 18, about 5 yards to the near side. And yeah, looking at that play, really nothing from Wilson there, and Muskus just going down very easily, selling it to win the free kick for the Bullets. Referee fell for it. Low driven in, and Reyes spills it into the net. Directly off the free kick, wasn't a particularly hard struck ball, but Reyes with some difficulty recovering to her right. Got both hands on it, just couldn't keep it out of her net. Brooke Pretty doubles the lead for the Bullets. Ball with the Gettysburg back line, pushed upfield now. Klatt trying to play it through for Muskus. Onyango Pio upfield gets it to Cairns. Mounts. At the far sideline, into the middle for Cairns. Steps upfield, now gets it through to Stills. Back to Gibbons. She wanted Wilson to come forward. Wilson not on the same page. Out the side. Garnet throw, basically at midfield. Wilson trying to get it to Kingurzo. Klatt gets a head on, but then it settles for Stills. Now dumped in behind. King trying to get to it. King keeps it in at the back line. Side of the 18, dancing back. King delivers across. Nobody on the end of it with a white jersey. Kingurzo knocks it back into the air. King gets underneath. King turning back. Can she take the shot? King waited too long. Kingurzo the cross. Cleared away. Gibbons there. She settles for the Garnet. Cairns trying to get upfield. Loses it. Taken by Bettle. Muskus now. Goes backwards. Muskus trying to get past midfield. Gibbons with a good step up. Stills. Cairns fighting for it now. Plays it out wide. King, side of the 18. The Garnet really bring the pressure here. King opens up some space for herself. A chance to cross it. Plays it low. Cairns. A heavy touch. And they're going to say it went out off of Bridget Molyneux. A corner for the Garnet. I believe it's going to be their first of the evening. Sydney Kovitz to deliver. 2-goal lead for Gettysburg early on in this second half. Kovitz pushed low through, gets back onto it at the end line, and Molyneux plays it out of bounds off of Kovitz. A goal kick for the Bullets. Cunningham with the goal kick. Karen's fighting for it. It's picked up, led ahead for San Etiempo. Onyengo Pio, the first to it. Back for Reyes. Goes upfield to Kingurzo. She continues it ahead. King has it taken away from her. Now out wide for Stills. Got Stills really playing out on this right wing at the moment. Gibbons gets taken down. Free kick for the Garnet. Wilson looks like she wanted to go quickly there. Now she'll wait as they get set up. Wilson pushes it down towards the box. Stills trying to hold it up. Now gets to the end line. Crosses it. Stills fighting to stay on it. Stills. And now cleared out the side by Gettysburg. Throw for the Garnet. And now a whistle. Referee stops the clock. Had a couple words there with Naomi Joseph. And now Kingurzo with the throw. Well into the box, but nobody on the other end. Wilson pops it up into the air. Molyneux's header goes backwards. King trying to keep the pressure on at the back. King wins it for the Garnet. King with the cross. Stills. Passes it back to Kingurzo. Takes a shot, a deflection. But it settles right at Cunningham. And she makes the save. Her fourth of the evening. Like the idea there. Settle that back for Kingurzo. Let her run up on that ball. King, oh, if she had just ran through that, might have been free on net. Wilson, good step. Push that up ahead. This ball is going to go out the side past midfield. Throw for the Garnet inside their own half. San Etiempo and Muscus applying the pressure. Out of bounds. Right at midfield. A throw for the Garnet. Gibbons goes quickly up the sideline. Eventually goes out of bounds as Kelly Gaudian waits about 10 seconds as that ball just trickles along the sideline. Molly O'Shea back in. San Etiempo trying to get around Kingurzo. Throw for the Garnet. Goes to Stills. Stills trying to play it into the path of Givens. San Etiempo can't settle. Another throw for the Garnet. Continuing to apply the pressure. Early goings of the second half, but they trail by 2. King. Oh, she had a chance at a shot there. King trying to play in Kovitz. Instead, just a soft roller to Cunningham. One quarter of the time in this second half elapsed so far. Throw for Gettysburg. Far sideline, headed back upfield. Cairns comes up to win the header. King needed some help there. San Etiempo now picks up for the Bullets. Kingurzo, good step, drives that away from O'Shea. Stills continuing to keep the pressure up. San Etiempo back for O'Shea. Kingurzo takes it away, lifts over the top, can't connect with King. Kingurzo again upfield into the path of Cairns. Kingurzo off the outside of her foot. Onyengo Pio, good step upfield. Still on the ball. Driving down towards the 18. She's a center back. Cairns gets taken down. Free kick for the Garnet. About 35 yards from goal. Mount stands over it. Well-driven ball into the box. It's they go the top and then cleared away. Moser able to control for the Garnet. Moser chipping it back towards the box. King flicks on. Still trying to get underneath. Now King settles. Gibbons takes a shot. Oh, right at Cunningham. Easy save for her. Five saves on the night, but still nothing that's really challenged her. And now Gettysburg trying to counter. Gibbons whistled for a foul just past midfield. Set up a free kick for the Bullets. Brooke Pretty. She was initially standing over it, but now Kelly Gaudian will take the free kick. Gibbons able to head it out of the box. And Wilson can't clear properly. Sena Tiempo trying to get to it. Wins it from Wilson. A little bit of a poor pass there from her. Sent down again by Gaudian, looking for Muscus. Eleanor, great job getting her body in the way. Keep that ball away from Muscus. Brittany Wiederholz coming back into the game. Sydney Kovitz will make way. They like that combination. Three really true center forwards at the moment. Up top for the Garnet in Stills, King, and Wiederhold. 30 minutes exactly left in this second half. Mounts pushes it upfield. Gettysburg along the far sideline. Cairns goes down, and now Gettysburg trying to work it up ahead. Driven in and out of bounds. O'Shea. This ball goes out of bounds. Garnet throw. Gibbons flicks it up ahead. And Stills dropping back to win that ball. Wilson pushes up ahead. Wiederhold trying to spin and get back to it upfield. Wiederhold. Oh, she didn't keep it in. Arguing with the linesman there. Looks like she was perhaps about a centimeter away from keeping that ball in bounds. Wilson controls. Has it taken away from her by O'Shea. Looking for Muscus up the line. Kingurzo pushes over the top. Go let Wiederhold chase. Wiederhold with King in the middle. Trying to cross it. Wins the corner. Second chance for the Garnet tonight from the corner as Rebecca Putnam makes her way down the line of the Garnet bench, yelling corner as she goes. A tradition for this Garnet team. Wiederhold curling it in towards the near post. Cunningham comes off her line to push it away. Wiederhold crosses it. Again, a lot of power on that ball and just went the other way. She was trying to curl it to the inside, instead went to the outside. Gibbons puts the head on King there. Oh! Just had to hit it first time there. Instead, her touch goes over the back line. And the Garnet, another opportunity at goal. Great driven header from Nikki Gibbons. Lizzie King got underneath, but just didn't hit it first time she needed to there. 7 saves from Maddie Cunningham tonight. Moser will have to track this ball down. Muskus running on, now cleared upfield by Reyes. Kingurzo flicks it forward. Wins the header again. It looks like she kicked that into her own shoulder. Now holds on to it for the Garnet. Gibbons goes upfield. King trying to settle. Into the path of Cairns. Wiederhold trying to get to the ball. And then King comes forward. Out of bound near sideline. It's going to be a throw for the Bullets. Kingurzo pressure in the back on Bettel. Now O'Shea forward to Muskus. Tries to take on Moser. It's not going to be successful very often. Bettel, now O'Shea. Played in for Klatt. Onyengo Pio comes over defensively and blows that up before Klatt can do anything with the ball. But back now, she goes. Side of the 18, crossed in. Cleared up field. They'll switch over to Bettel. Kingurzo gets in the way. Failed clearance by Wilson, able to hang on to the ball. And now Kingurzo leading it up the sideline. Nearly perfectly into the path of King. Wilson trying to head it back upfield. Klatt taking on Wilson. Gets the edge. Klatt to the end line. Crosses it. Onyengo Pio clears it out of the box. Ahead to King again. King loses it to Naomi Joseph. Tries a cross of her own. Off the head of Gibbons. And they want a foul called on Molly O'Shea. The crowd, that is, does. Looked fairly clean to me as she won that ball. Push it back upfield. And now a foul. Yeah, that's just a beautiful tackle there from O'Shea. Crowd didn't like it, but have to appreciate good soccer when you see it, and that was a textbook tackle. Klatt plays it out wide for Muskus around Wilson. Muskus teats a shot just over Reyes. 3-0 Gettysburg leads, and they might just have put this one away. Ball behind Wilson. She's out of position. Muskus takes a couple feet and just hits it over the outstretched hand of Reyes. Hard to ask for a better placed shot than that. Muskus completes the brace. Her 11th goal of the season in the process. And it seems like Gettysburg has this one in the bag, up 3-0. In no small part due to the efforts of Maddie Cunningham in goal. 7 saves on the night. If Gettysburg does indeed to hold on to win, they'll go to 5-2-1 and be primed to take that final spot in the Centennial Conference tournament away from F&M. Swarthmore will fall to 4-4. And likely their fate at that point will not be in their own hands. Garnet bring in Kim Kokenmeister to replace King. He's playing at left wing right now. Stills in the middle. Wiederhold on the right. I would not be surprised if we see Kokenmeister rotate into the middle and Stills switches out on the wing. Definitely the center forward position seems to be Kokenmeister's preferred spot. Pushed upfield, Gibbons gets her head in the way. Stills settles. Wilson pushes over the top. Kokenmeister. Gibbons turns around now, brings upfield for the Garnet. Goes over the top. Too far ahead for Wiederhold. Gotta like the idea on that cross, but take 5% off that ball. It's going to settle right at Wiederhold's feet and give her a beautiful opportunity on goal. Out of bounds near sideline. Over the head of Sena Tiempo. They go upfield. Wilson wins the header. Molyneux underneath. Gibbons blocks it out of bounds. Isabel Klatt coming back on for Gettysburg. Sena Tiempo fighting for it. Wiederhold wins the throw, and yeah, that's a yellow for Sena Tiempo. So Wiederhold tried to take the throw quick, and Charlotte just got in her way. Can't do that. Free kick for the Garnet. Right at the near sideline, about 8 yards past midfield. It'll be Wilson. Actually, it'll be Moser to deliver it. As Wilson gets some words from Coach Ankaitis. Moser didn't get enough on that ball. Onyango Pio stands her ground, but now pushed over the top. Go let Grace Slevin chase. At this point, Gettysburg can really just afford to play these long balls over the top, let one of their quick forwards chase it down. Wiederhold, nice job to take on Sena Tiempo one-on-one. Wiederhold takes a shot. Cunningham holds on. Gibbons fighting for the header. They dump it in. Believe that went out of bounds. It did. Throw along the far sideline for Mounts. Mounts goes over the top. Cairns too far out on that ball. Kingurzo comes back for it, pokes it up ahead. Couple substitutions for Gettysburg as Joseph and Bettel come back into the game. Gibbons heads it forward. Gibbons gets fouled. Set up a free kick just inside midfield for the Garnet. Onyango Pio will take it. Gettysburg along the far sideline, trying to lead it forward. Settles back for Moser. Pushes over the top, Stills going up for it. So back up ahead into the path of Sena Tiempo. Loses it out of bounds. Throw for Wilson. In for Kokenmeister. Kokenmeister trying to take on Myers and loses it to her. Sena Tiempo fighting for it. Wilson. Ahead for a Wiederhold. Tries to put it over her head. Klatt booms it downfield. And she was fouled. Set up a free kick. About 20 yards behind the play for the Bullets. Pretty with the free kick. Well driven into the box. Onyango Pio put her head on it, but got fouled in the process as it went backwards towards Chantal Reyes. Out of bounds at the far sideline. Throw into Stills. Plays it back to Kingurzo. Gibbons gets tangled up and gets called for a foul. Odd calls, or odd timing at least, on these calls from the referee. Seems to wait until the ball is pushed about 30 yards upfield from where the foul is called to actually award the free kick. Not signaling advantage. Ball down for Sena Tiempo. Trying to cross it. Onyango Pio puts her foot on it. And they're going to say Sena Tiempo is offsides. Rosler comes back into the game, or perhaps they're saying it was over the back line. Poor clearance there from Moser, gets picked up by Klatt to Sena Tiempo. Trying to take on Mounts. Says she passes back, and then Gibbons blows it up. Clears out the side. Rosler comes in. Kovitz warming up as well. 15 minutes left in this affair. Garnet trailing by 3. And Cairns is going to get flagged for a foul. Free kick in a pretty good position for Gettysburg. Pretty will take it. Over the crossbar. Goal kick for the Garnet. Cairns and Kokenmeister will come out. King and Kovitz back in. Kovitz in at center mid as opposed to out on the wing. So Garnet really trying to generate at this point as much offensive production as they can get. Reyes plays into the path of Moser. She clears upfield, out of bounds. O'Shea into the game. Some seconds running off the clock as Slevin makes way for her. Moser on the ball. Saint Tiempo pursuing. Up ahead to Wiederhold. Takes a touch to try to get around her defender. And knocked ahead by Gettysburg. Kingurzo picks up to Kovitz. Mounts drives it downfield. Gibbons to Moser. Kovitz. Now Rosler pokes it back upfield. Kingurzo able to get it head to Stills. Takes a touch, popped up in the air. Stills fighting for it, settles for Wiederhold, takes a shot wide. Cunningham had her near post covered up. And she prepares to kick it away. Letting some time run off in the process. Wiederhold steps upfield, heads it down and out of bounds. But that forces a Gettysburg throw and a chance for the Garnet to trap them in their own end. Wiederhold wins the header, but out of bounds again. So the Bullets will creep up the field. Bettel to take the free kick. This could go out off of Rosler. As Gettysburg advances up the side. Wiederhold knocks it down out of bounds. It's getting 8 to 10 yards at a time here on these throws. Now they go long in for Saint Tiempo. Out of bounds, a throw once again for Gettysburg. This time able to work it about 30 yards down the field. Saint Tiempo. Bettel pressured. Bettel gets to the end and crosses it. Cleared away by Moser. O'Shea trying to get past Gibbons. O'Shea takes a shot, has it blocked. Cleared upfield. Gibbons recovers the loose ball, now lifts it upfield. Wiederhold able to flick it ahead. Stills running on, cleared away. Out the side. It'll be a throw for Rosler. To Gibbons. Now Wiederhold turns. Upfield to Stills. Back into the path of Wiederhold. Cleared away. Moser out the side. It's a throw for Gettysburg. Muskus is going to come back in for Saint Tiempo. Perhaps giving her a chance to complete her hat trick. Had a long-range shot. I beat Reyes earlier. And then perfectly placed pass to bring her around Lulu Wilson as she got past her around the edge. Was one-on-one with Reyes and just put it in to the roof of the goal, beating the outstretched hand of Reyes to the top of the net. Mounts pushes it forward to Wiederhold. Cleared back upfield. Rosler trying to get underneath. Rosler at the near sideline. Has it taken away from her by Bettel. Bettel takes on Moser. Bettel with the cross. Reyes spills it. Onyengo Pio there to take it out of danger. Kingurzo trying to bring it out of her end. Stills wants service. Receives it. Ball is short. Out the side. A throw for Rosler. Stills trying to get around. Naomi Joseph wins another throw. Gibbons plays it forward, cleared away. Out the side. A Garnet throw. Cairns comes back in. She'll replace King. So they at the very least look to get the seniors back into the game. Rosler delivers a low ball to Kingurzo. Rosler back upfield, Stills. Out of bounds, though, off of Gettysburg. Throw into Wiederhold. Wiederhold trying to fight through, cleared up the field by Gettysburg. It's going to settle all the way back for Reyes. Onyengo Pio. Forward to Mounts. Kingurzo trying to get it to Cairns. Played back for Mounts. Now she goes over the top. Kovitz trying to beat her defender around the edge and a whistle. Paige Mern is back in for the Bullets.
In for the Bullets, number 6, Paige Mern.
Headed back upfield. Kept it at the sideline. Mounts there. Cairns into the middle. Passes forward looking for Stills. Stills trying to get around the edge. Stills squares it back up. Cunningham dives with Wiederhold in the area. High kick. Rosler the throw up ahead to Stills. And now Muskus in a foot race with Moser. She wins it. Down to the end line. In the corner. Out of bounds. Throw for the Garnet. Well done to win the throw. Moser looks upfield. Stills there. Pushes it down the field. Rosler to chase after it. Gibbons able to settle at midfield. Takes a few steps. Gains some yards. Gibbons again pushing in towards the top of the box. Pressure from Joseph. Stills now, side of the 18. Deflected away. Moser steps up, sends it back downfield. Out the side, it'll be a Garnet throw to Kingurzo. Trying to put it into the box. Gaudy in there to deny her. Cairns tracks back for it. Goes down the field into the hands of Maddie Cunningham. Cunningham boots away. Kingurzo controls off the chest. Sends it back downfield. And they'll award a free kick back at midfield. Again, odd whistle coming after the ball has already been driven another 30 yards upfield. Especially with no advantage signaled. Moser pushes it right down the middle of the field. Gibbons flicks it on. It's in the box. It's loose. Cunningham reaches out for it and gathers. Cunningham boots away. Kingurzo fighting for possession with O'Shea. Now Moser has to chase back after it. Goes out of bounds. Throw for the Garnet. Quick to Onyango Opeo. The Garnet at least looking for something in consolation here. Wiederhold. Played out wide but behind Kovitz. A minute 30 left in this second half. Garnet will fall to the Bullets at home. Big win for Gettysburg. Puts them at 5-1. Getty's with a game in hand on F&M. Even if they lose that next game, they will still have a better record than F&M at 5-3-1, which will give them the opportunity to make it into the Centennial Conference Championships. They control their own fate. The Garnet, it appears, do not. They will fall to 4-4, which will leave them at 8th place in the Centennial Conference. Still technically speaking, I believe, a chance for them to make it into the playoffs. Games remaining against Muhlenberg and Haverford. Haverford right now sitting 5-1-2. Muhlenberg at 2-4-2. We're inside 20 seconds now.
10, 9, 8,
Bettle
6,
trying to kill time. They'll clear it out the side.
2, 1.
And with that, time will expire. A huge win for Gettysburg coming on the away turf, coming on Senior Day in particular for the Garnet. And again, they go to 5-2-1 in the Centennial Conference, 11-2-1 overall. Garnet fall to 4-4, a slim chance now for them to make it into the conference playoffs. They will have to win out, need some help from both F&M and now Gettysburg as well for even a chance to make it in. Garnet fall 3-0. They'll take on Muhlenberg. That'll be coming this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Hope you'll be able to join us right here on the Garnet Sports Network, your home for all Swarthmore athletics events. This is Jacob Brady saying, have a good night.